Hey, good morning, Pastor Steve here. Not what we were. In 1 Corinthians 15:22 says, "For in Adam all die, even so in Christ shall all be made alive." And in 5:17 of 2 Corinthians says, "If any man be in Christ, he's a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new." Salvation isn't about God making bad people good, but rather him making dead people alive. And Ephesians said he has made you alive who were dead in trespasses and sins. It's a work of God in the lives of those who turn to him that transform people more and more into his likeness. I'm a slow growth myself. We're a new creation in Christ. We have, if I can be so bold, God's DNA in our spirits. And while we may stumble and fall, we won't stay down. If you've come to Christ and still struggle, good. When you decide it's not worth the struggle and walk away, then it shows you never really were part of it, part of the life of Christ anyway. Apostle John said, hey, they were of us, they would have hung in here. Only they left to show that they were not of us. There will be a desire in a true believer to do things God's way. Or as Jesus said, if you love me, keep my commandments. Love from him and for him is the motivating factor. And Paul reminded the church in Galatia, who are trying to depend on their own works, I'm crucified with Christ. Nevertheless I live, yet not I, but Christ lives in me. And the life that I now live in the flesh, I live by the faith of the Son of God who loved me and gave himself for me. In other words, you take the first step. God takes the second step, and by the time you take the third step, you realize it was God who took the first step. Now you ponder that.